Hey Virgo, um, I literally got chills running down my entire body when I sat down to pull these cards for you because the energy that came through is so powerful, so sudden, so absolutely life altering that I had to pause and just breathe for a moment. Something is about to shift in your reality so dramatically that when you look back a month from now, you're going to mark this as the moment everything changed. And I'm not talking about slow, gradual evolution. I'm talking about overnight transformation. I'm talking about the kind of divine intervention that makes you believe in magic again. And Spirit is showing me that you've been in a holding pattern. You've been waiting. You've been healing. You've been doing the inner work in what felt like darkness. But Virgo, that darkness is about to crack open and flood with light so bright it's going to take your breath away. And you need to know what's coming. You need to prepare your heart. You need to understand that the universe has been orchestrating something magnificent behind the scenes, and it's about to be revealed. Um, okay, so before I show you exactly what's about to happen, before I pull back the veil on this massive shift, I need you to do something with me right now. Because this reading carries the frequency of manifestation and acceleration. If you can feel this energy already, if something in your chest just expanded, or if you got goosebumps, or if tears suddenly came to your eyes, then anchor this moment by hitting that like button, subscribing to Virgo so you stay connected to these prophetic downloads, and leaving a comment, even if it's just I'm ready or a lightning bolt emoji, because that engagement isn't passive. It's an energetic agreement with the universe that you're prepared for this overnight change, that you're saying yes to the miracle that's coming. Okay, let's dive into what Spirit is revealing. So, I'm pulling the first card to see what's been happening in your energy field, what you've been going through that's setting up this massive shift. And oh, Virgo, the Nine of Swords just appeared. And this explains so much. Look at this card. A figure sitting up in bed in the middle of the night, head in hands, nine swords hanging on the wall behind them, like the weight of every worry and fear and anxiety made visible. And the quilt on the bed is decorated with astrological symbols and roses, showing that even in darkness there's still beauty and divine order. But this person can't see it because they're consumed by their thoughts, by their pain, by their sleepless nights of overthinking and questioning and wondering if things will ever get better. Um, and Virgo, this has been you. This has been your energy. You've been in the Nine of Swords experience where the mental anguish felt unbearable, where every night you'd lie awake replaying the past or fearing the future, where anxiety kept you trapped in worst case scenarios, where you felt alone even when surrounded by people because no one could understand the depth of what you were carrying. And Spirit is showing me that you've been in your dark night of the soul. You've been tested. You've been stripped down to your raw essence. You've faced your shadows and your pain and your deepest fears. And Virgo, you survived it. You're still here. And what you don't realize yet is that this Nine of Swords period wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It was the universe putting you in the pressure cooker so you could transform into diamond. The Nine Swords represent the mental patterns that needed to be broken, the limiting beliefs that needed to be shattered, the old stories that needed to die. And every sleepless night, every moment of despair, every time you thought you couldn't take anymore, you were actually being purified. You were being emptied of everything that wasn't serving your highest timeline. And Virgo, the reason I got chills is because Spirit is showing me that this dark period is over. The Nine of Swords energy is complete. You've graduated from that lesson. And what's about to happen next is the cosmic reward for making it through. So, Let me pull what's coming, what this overnight change looks like. And the Wheel of Fortune just flew out of the deck. And Virgo, oh my God, this is it. This is the turning point. Look at this massive wheel with the Sphinx sitting on top, holding a sword, representing divine wisdom and protection. And on the wheel are alchemical symbols, the Hebrew letters spelling the name of God, and creatures ascending and descending as the wheel turns. And in the four corners are the fixed signs of the zodiac, the angel, the eagle, the lion, the bull, and everything about this image is cosmic movement, divine timing, fate activating. The Wheel of Fortune is the universe saying, your luck is changing, your circumstances are shifting, the cycle of struggle is ending, and a new cycle of blessing is beginning. And what's so powerful about this appearing after the Nine of Swords is that it shows the contrast. It shows that you've been at the bottom of the wheel. You've been in the descent. You've been in the part of the cycle where everything felt heavy and hard and hopeless. But Virgo, the wheel never stops turning. It can't. That's the law of the universe. And you've been down long enough. You've paid your karmic debts. You've learned your lessons. And now the wheel is spinning upward. Now you're ascending into the blessed part of the cycle. And it's happening fast. It's happening overnight because that's how the Wheel of Fortune works. One day you're struggling, and the next day doors are opening that you didn't even know existed. And you see the Sphinx on top with the sword, that represents you. That represents the wisdom you've gained, the discernment you've developed, the strength you've cultivated during the Nine of Swords nights. And now you get to sit on top of the wheel as it turns in your favor. Now you get to be the one who's elevated, who's blessed, who's receiving the overflow. And Virgo, this isn't just luck. This is earned fortune. This is divine justice. This is the universe correcting the imbalance, returning to you everything that was taken, multiplied. So let me see what specific area of your life is about to transform. And okay, the Ace of Pentacles just landed, and Virgo, this is material manifestation. This is tangible results. Look at this hand emerging from the clouds, holding a golden coin. And below it is a lush garden, an archway covered in flowers, a path leading to mountains in the distance. And everything about this card is new beginnings in the physical realm, new opportunities, new income, new stability, new foundation. The Ace of Pentacles is showing me that this overnight change is going to impact your material reality. Maybe you're about to receive a job offer that changes everything. Maybe a financial blessing is coming that solves problems you've been stressing about. Maybe an opportunity is about to present itself that opens up a completely new path. And what's so beautiful is that the Ace of Pentacles follows the Wheel of Fortune. It shows that the cosmic shift is manifesting in practical ways, in ways you can touch and see and measure. And Virgo, after the Nine of Swords struggle where maybe money was tight or work was stressful or you felt stuck in lack, the Ace of Pentacles is the universe saying, I'm about to provide. I'm about to open the floodgates of abundance. And you're going to look at your bank account or your opportunities or your life circumstances and wonder how everything changed so fast. And you see the garden in the background that represents fertility, growth, things blooming. And the path leading to mountains shows that this isn't just a one-time blessing. This is the beginning of a journey toward even greater heights. The Ace of Pentacles is the seed, and Virgo, you're about to plant something that's going to grow into a whole new life, a whole new reality. And it's going to feel like magic, but it's actually just the universe finally catching up with your worth, finally delivering what you've been owed. So let me pull what's happening on the emotional and relationship level, because I'm feeling there's more to this story. And listen, the Ace of Cups just appeared. And Virgo, now I understand why I got such intense chills. You're not just getting one ace, you're getting two. You're getting the Ace of Pentacles for material transformation and the Ace of Cups for emotional renewal and heart opening. Look at this hand from the clouds, holding a golden chalice overflowing with water, 5 streams cascading down into a lotus pond, and a dove descending with a communion wafer. And everything about this imagery is sacred love, divine blessing, pure emotion, new beginnings of the heart. And what Spirit is showing me is that while your external life is about to shift dramatically through the Ace of Pentacles, your internal world, your heart, your capacity to give and receive love, that's also about to transform overnight. The Ace of Cups is someone coming into your life who offers you genuine emotion, or it's you finally opening your heart after the Nine of Swords shut down, or it's a current connection suddenly deepening and becoming real in a way it wasn't before. And Virgo, the dove with the communion wafer, that's divine approval. That's Spirit saying this love is blessed, this emotional opening is safe. You don't have to protect yourself anymore. The Ace of Cups is the universe pouring healing water onto the wounds that the Nine of Swords Knights created. It's filling the emptiness. It's washing away the pain. It's offering you a cup so full of love and joy and peace that it overflows, and you get to drink from it. You get to be nourished. You get to remember what it feels like to be loved and cherished and seen. And the five streams represent completeness, wholeness, love in all its forms, romantic, familial, friendship, self-love, divine love, all of it flowing to you at once. So let me see who or what is connected to this Ace of Cups energy. And the Six of Cups appeared, and Virgo, this is the healing card, the forgiveness card, the nostalgia card. Look at these two children in a village square, one offering the other a cup filled with white flowers. And there are 5 more cups around them, also filled with blooms. And the whole scene has this innocent, sweet, tender energy, like going back to a time before everything got complicated, before the hurt, before the walls. And what Spirit is revealing is that part of this overnight transformation involves healing from the past, forgiving yourself or someone else, releasing old pain so new love can enter. The Six of Cups often represents someone from your past coming back, an ex reaching out, a childhood friend reconnecting, or even you reconnecting with your own inner child and giving yourself the love you needed all along. And Virgo, this person or this energy carries sweetness, carries purity of intention, carries genuine care. And whether this is romantic or platonic or spiritual, the Six of Cups is showing that there's healing available here. There's a chance to make peace with what was, to take the gifts from the experience and release the pain. And you see the children. That represents returning to innocence, to a state where love isn't complicated by fear or trauma or protective mechanisms. The Six of Cups is you and this person or this energy meeting from your highest selves, from your healed places. And Virgo, this might be someone who hurt you before, but they've done their work. They've grown. They're coming back with a completely different energy. Or this might be you encountering a new person who reminds you of simpler times, who makes you feel safe enough to be vulnerable again. And the timing of this, the fact that it's appearing in a reading about overnight change, tells me this reconnection or this heart opening is imminent. It's part of the Wheel of Fortune shift. It's part of your life changing so fast you can barely process it. Let me see what you're being asked to release to fully receive this transformation. And okay, the Tower reversed just came through. And Virgo, this is confirmation. The Tower upright is destruction, is everything falling apart, is the lightning strike that shatters your world. But reversed, it's the aftermath. It's standing in the rubble and realizing you survived. It's the ego death that already happened. It's the transformation that's complete. And what Spirit is saying is that you've already been through your Tower moment. You've already experienced the breakdown. The Nine of Swords was your Tower, the loss or betrayal or crisis that brought you to your knees. And you're on the other side of it now. The Tower reversed is you picking up the pieces and realizing that what crumbled needed to crumble, that the foundation you were building on was faulty, that the universe tore down what wasn't authentic so you could rebuild on truth. And Virgo, the reversal shows that you don't have to go through another destruction. You don't have to fear another catastrophe. The hard part is over. The painful transformation is complete, and now you get to step into the new reality that the Tower cleared space for. You get to receive the Wheel of Fortune blessings, the Ace of Pentacles opportunities, the Ace of Cups love, because you've already paid the price. You've already done the work of letting go. So let me pull what this new version of your life looks like, what you're stepping into. And listen, the Sun card just appeared, and Virgo, I'm getting emotional because the Sun comes after the Tower. The Sun comes after the darkest night, and it represents pure joy, pure success, pure radiant happiness. Look at this child riding a white horse under a massive golden sun, arms spread wide in celebration. Sunflowers growing tall and strong in the background, and everything is illuminated, everything is warm, everything is thriving. The sun is you in your full power, in your full light, in your full expression of who you really are. And Virgo, after the Nine of Swords darkness and the Tower reverse destruction, the sun is the universe saying you made it, you're here, and now you get to shine brighter than you ever have. Now you get to experience success and love and abundance all at once. Now you get to be the child on the horse, free, joyful, uninhibited, believing in magic again because you are the magic. And the sunflowers, they turn their faces toward the sun, and that's what's about to happen in your life. People, opportunities, blessings, they're all going to turn toward you. They're all going to be drawn to your light, because you've become magnetic in a way you weren't before, because you've been tempered by the fire and emerged as gold. And what the sun is showing about this overnight change is that it's not just one thing, it's everything. Your career lights up, your love life lights up, your health improves, your finances stabilize, your friendships deepen, your creativity flows. It's like every area of your life is suddenly blessed at the same time. And Virgo, this is divine timing. This is the universe making up for lost time. This is all the blessings that were delayed during your growth period now flooding in at once, because you're finally ready, finally aligned, finally vibrating at the frequency where you can receive them without self-sabotage or doubt. And so the sun is saying, get ready, prepare yourself, because your life is about to become so beautiful, so fulfilling, so aligned with your soul's purpose that you're going to cry tears of gratitude. So, Virgo, here's what's happening. You've been in the Nine of Swords, struggle, the sleepless nights, the anxiety, the fear, and you've already survived your Tower moment. You've already been through the destruction. And now the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Now the Ace of Pentacles is bringing material blessings. The Ace of Cups is opening your heart to love. The Six of Cups is healing the past through forgiveness and reconnection. And the sun is illuminating your entire life with success and joy and abundance. And all of this is happening overnight. All of this is happening now because you've done the work, because you've earned it, because the universe doesn't waste transformations like yours. And Virgo, you're about to step into a reality so different from where you are now that it's going to feel like a dream. Like you shifted timelines. Like you woke up in a parallel universe where everything you wanted is suddenly yours. And it's not a dream. It's your life. It's your reward. It's your divine birthright finally activating. And as we close this reading, I need you to understand something profound. You are not the same person who entered the Nine of Swords darkness. You've been forged in fire. You've been refined. You've been transformed at a cellular level. And the life that's about to unfold for you isn't just better circumstances. It's a complete vibrational match to who you've become, to the wisdom you've gained, to the strength you've cultivated. And Virgo, when these overnight changes start happening, when the opportunities appear, when the love shows up, when the money flows, when everything suddenly clicks into place, don't question it. Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. Don't sabotage it with disbelief. Just receive it. Open your arms wide like that child on the sun card and receive everything the universe is pouring into your life. And listen, I want you to remember this moment, this reading, this message, because when you look back weeks or months from now, when you're living in the reality I'm describing, when you're thriving in ways you couldn't even imagine right now, you're going to remember that Spirit told you this was coming, that the cards confirmed it, that the universe gave you a heads up so you could prepare your heart. And you're going to smile because you'll realize that everything, every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, it was all leading you here to this blessed, abundant, love-filled, sun-drenched life that was always meant to be yours. So stay open, Virgo. Stay ready. Stay in your power. Because your overnight transformation isn't coming. It's already here. It's already in motion. And all you have to do is trust, receive, and shine. You are so loved. You are so supported. You are so divinely protected. And your time is now.